Yo, what is going on YouTube? What's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How you guys doing out there today, man? Today we're back here with some Bob Dylan, Simple Twist of Fate, man. This is, I couldn't even tell you what number we have of Bob Dylan video right here on this channel because I have a lot of Bob Dylan, man. So if you're brand new here, feel free to check out the catalog. I've got a lot of Bob Dylan reactions, and I assume in the future a lot more coming down the line, man. So just stay tuned, man. We got Bob Dylan, Simple Twist of Fate right here. This is a donation request via Buy Me a Coffee, and it says, also, when you get a chance, Bob Dylan, Simple Twist of Fate, studio album version. Thanks again. Yo, appreciate the donation request. Let's go ahead and hop into this one, see what we're getting. Sometimes Bob Dylan is talking about a lot, going into some deep stuff, and sometimes it's a little more simple. So I don't know what we're getting. Sometimes I say, hey, Bob Dylan talks very deeply, and then I get a song that's like, I won't say simple, but it's more just like based on love and whatnot. So I don't know if this one's going to go into some historical context or we're going to talk about something different. So let's just get our ears going, man. Try to really tune in and tap in. Don't want to miss a thing when it comes to Bob Dylan and what he's saying. And I'll pull it in the best I can, and we'll learn a little bit about it afterwards. All right, here we go, man. But before we get this one started, man, if you guys enjoy the content I put out on a daily basis, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the description. Description has great ways to support me and help me, man. Check out those links. It's a great way to support me. Let's go ahead and dive into this one. Here we go. Okay, little step downs. A little country-esque kind of vibe.
They sat together in the park as the evening sky grew dark. She looked at him and he felt a spark tingle to his bones. 'Twas then he felt alone and wished that he'd gone straight and watched out for a simple twist of fate. They walked along by the old canal, a little confused, I remember well, and stopped into a strange hotel with a neon burning bright. He felt the heat of the night hit him like a freight train moving with a simple twist of fate. Saxophone someplace far off played as she was walking on by the arcade, as the light bust through a beat-up shade where he was waking up. She dropped a coin into the cup above a blind man at the gate and forgot about a simple twist of fate.
Great mood.
He woke up, the room was bare. He didn't see her anywhere. He told himself he didn't care, pushed the window open wide, felt that emptiness inside, to which he just could not relate, brought on by a simple twist of fate. He hears the ticking of the clocks and walks along with a parrot that talks, hunts her down by the waterfront docks where the sailors all come in. Maybe she'll pick him out again. How long must he wait one more time for a simple twist of fate? People tell me it's a sin to know and feel too much within. I still believe she was my twin, but I lost the rain
Soulmate.
She was born in spring, but I was born too late. Blame it on this simple twist of fate.
That harmonica kicks in. Oh wow, that's it. Wow, that went quick, man. That went quick. For this one, I don't know if I've got it right. So we'll see what we can pull up. For me, I thought we were getting, first of all, I'm used to getting Bob Dylan solo, right? Bob Dylan playing guitar, maybe some harmonica. You hear that a lot, harmonica, but with this one, you even got the bass line in the background. I liked it, man. And he sets a great mood for this song. One of the better moods, I think, that I've heard on a Bob Dylan track. And I've heard a lot of great stuff. But this one, the mood really set in on me. Something just about the chords he's strumming here. The bass note with it. The harmonica, of course, every time, the 2 times the harmonica kicked in, man, it really delivers on the tone and the mood of the song. I enjoyed that a lot. And, of course, he harmonizes with his chords well on this one, in my opinion. So, moving on with that, when we dive into the lyrics, it sounded like to me you had 2 people maybe link up, hook up. They go to that motel. She leaves. She's off. She, donating money to the poor, the needy. He wakes up alone. He's used to being alone. He feels this loneliness all the time. She goes out. He goes off in search of her, sees her down there where all the sailors pull back in. And maybe she's looking for a new fling, but he's hoping that maybe they'll link back up. Maybe she'll see that a little more in him, and he's hoping that they will be soulmates, they'll be partners in this. That's the vibe I thought I was hearing from this, okay? Could have it wrong, man. I don't know what Bob Dylan songs. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. We'll dive into this and see if we can get a little bit of understanding. But really what was selling me on this one was the mood, man. Let me know if you guys are feeling that with this song too. I'd be interested to know if you guys know what I'm talking about with that mood that's set on this one. But let's dive into the track a little bit. Alright guys, we got Simple Twist of Fate right here, released in 1975. The songwriter on this one is Bob Dylan. They got it as folk rock. Simple Twist of Fate, a song by the American singer-songwriter Bob Dylan, was recorded on September 1974 and was released in 1975. Simple Twist of Fate is a narrative about a romantic relationship destined not to work out. It is unusual in that it begins in the third person before shifting into the first person. The song has been interpreted variously as being inspired by Susie, Joan, and Sarah. Dylan has continually revised the lyrics in live performances over the decades, through to its most recent outing in 2021 on the Rough and Rowdy Ways. So he's still revising the lyrics as recently logged here as 2021. The song was written in the key of E major and features a descending melody line with a chord structure almost identical to the verses "Can't Take My Eyes Off of You." 1967 hit by Bob Crew and Bob Gaudio. Dylan Scholar has described as brilliant the purposeful way Dylan fused the music to the lyrics. It gives a magical sparkle to the rhyme scheme that on paper almost looks like an everyday rhyme. I agreed. I thought the rhyme, the music and the lyrics, man, they flowed really great together on that one. So I agree with that. So yeah, and then down here you got the personnel: Bob Dylan on lead vocals, acoustic guitar, harmonica, and Tony Brown on the bass guitar, man. So really that's about what they give you. It's just a relationship that's not destined to work out. The guy's feeling lonely. He's used to the loneliness. He's hoping that in some way she'll pick him again. But the story ends with, it sounds like, if these relationships are of any indicator, they didn't ever work out, right? So you could assume that you know how the song Simple Twist of Fate worked. Dang. So yeah, I think that's interesting, man, that he's continually revised the lyrics, but this isn't the first song I've heard about this. And I've mentioned it before. Bob Dylan, your songs are already so complex, so hard to write, let alone remember to sing them. You don't typically repeat phrases too much. It's always a lot of new context and a lot of information, a lot of lyrical content, man. So how in the world, number one, do you remember your songs? Number two, how are you constantly revising them and remembering the new revisions in your live performances, man? His mind does not work the way our minds work. Let's just say that. That's very difficult to even comprehend, okay? Very difficult to comprehend. So thank you guys for tuning in here today. Thank you for the donation request. I hope you guys enjoyed the reactions, man. If there's more from Bob Dylan that you guys want me to check out, let me know. I know for a lot of people, they've let me know Blood on the Tracks is probably their favorite all-time Bob Dylan album. So I'm not sure how many songs I've done from this, but I assume not many. I assume not too many, because most of the songs I've reacted to from Bob Dylan have been from Willin'. But we've got Tangled Up in Blue, Simple Twist of Fate now, that are 100% ones I've done. Lily Rosemary and Jack of Hearts we've done as well. So it seems like there's still quite a bit to get into here, all right? Thank you guys for rocking with me here today, man. Let me know about Bob Dylan more that you want me to check out. If you guys are enjoying the content, please consider becoming a member here on my Patreon or YouTube for as little as $3. It's a dope way to give back and contribute to the channel if you guys are enjoying the content. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. The description is probably the absolute best way to help. If you click on that first link, man, and use that trial, that's honestly the best way to give back, man. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.